What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today we are on a Taiwan's account. Now this is CC Reaper's account. He let us use it, and we're looking at the new hero, Lady Leo. Now this is the evolved form that we're going to be looking. Now this is the regular form, and of course it is going to be a gem only hero. It does come with an 8 bulwark built into her, and I'm gonna go ahead and put up the picture that was posted on Facebook regarding her actual skill right now. That way you guys can read it over, and my initial take is that she's kind of like an upgraded Thunder God. And upgraded because first of all she is ranged, and then her proc, it's gonna hit like a Thunder God. It's gonna be a random lightning bolt, but unlike Thunder God, it's gonna have the ability to hit multiple times. Now also it is not going to be like a Beast Tamer where it's 2 heroes in one. It looks like the lion is just part of her. And then this is also part of the new update. Now I don't know the language, so I don't really know exactly what this is all about. If you guys know what this is, let me know. It looks like a new like chat interface. It might be like for Mesa, because the chat is actually still here. It's just it looks differently. So it looks like they changed something with the chat, but since I don't know the language, I can't really tell you. We'll have to wait until we get it in the English server, or if any of you know, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, she's not like a Beast Tamer. She is not going to be a 2-in-1 hero. Lion is just part of her. And also, she is not auto proc. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at that proc. Now, like I was mentioning before, she is going to be like a Thunder God, except that she's ranged, and also that her proc has the ability to actually hit multiple times in that same area. So we're going to go ahead and put her up by that army camp and let her proc. And then once she procs, you're going to go ahead and see that the proc is going to have like an area of effect, and that is going to hit multiple times. So there she goes. Let her build up that energy. Of course, no fast energy like Harpy Queen or Drake or anything like that, so she's a normal hero in that regard. But then take a look at that proc right there. Look, it just keeps ticking and ticking. I think it ticked like 4 times maybe. Might have been possibly 5. I might have missed one. There it goes, 1, 2. And on that one it only procced twice. Now one thing that I've noticed with her is that the proc is very random, same as Thunder God. There are times where the proc will hit 1 time, and then there are times where the proc is going to hit 4 or 5 times. Now what exactly dictates that, I'm not exactly sure, but I don't know. It looks like the higher the skill is, the more that she's going to be able to actually proc in one specific area. The proc does have a cooldown, so unlike Thunder God, where usually that's one of the redeemable factors. And as you saw there, her proc on the bottom there, it only hit once. So we've seen her hit up to 4 times, and then we've seen her hit only once. So very, very random. Let's see if there's a higher dungeon. Okay, this one has higher walls, so we should be able to do this one fairly well, and see how that proc damages the higher level walls. So let's see, let's build up that energy and then take a look at that proc right now. Okay, look, it just procced. I believe that was about 5 times that just went off. So let's see how many times the next proc goes off. It goes 1, 1. I don't know, that's really random to go from 5 to 1. There has to be some sort of factor, like maybe it stops once there's no target in the area that it targeted. That's what I'm thinking, but then again, it just targeted that right there and it only hit once. And there were obviously more targets there because the wall and the army camp was still there. That's strange. Let's take a look one more time, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That is really, really random. I don't know what to make of it. You guys let me know what you think determines that, because it just seems really random to go from 1 proc to up to 5. That was amazing. Now, when it hits 5 times, it seems like the proc is really, really powerful. But when it hits only once, it seems kind of lackluster. So let's see. Let's see what else we can do here. Let's take a quick look at Heavy Monsters. I'm interested to see how well she's gonna do in Heavy Monsters. Now there's no sort of healer or anything like that, so it might end up as a fail, but that's okay. We're not really trying to pass or anything. We're just trying to see how that proc affects waves, incoming waves. Is it just gonna hit once, or is it just gonna hit up to 5 times, which would be kind of crazy. Would make her really useful for Heavy Monster of any level. Let's see. She's about to oh no, Immortep went off, so that was kind of useless there, but we're going to B2. Also, for those of you that might not know already, the new dungeons is going to be released. I believe it's only the 5th one, it's not 5 through 8 from what I've heard. So if you are a fan of the Flame Seeker series, it looks like that is going to be making a return for these new dungeons. Those dungeons look absolutely crazy. And it looks like Minotaur, of course, is going to be a must. I don't see how some free-to-play players are going to be able to get through those, because in one map alone I saw like at least 50 stun towers. It was absolutely crazy. Let's see what else. And also it's looking like Arctica is going to be really powerful, because now it's going to act like an initial snowstorm, and then it allows you to use a snowstorm later on, so that's going to be pretty interesting. Alright, so we only have Reaper left. I kind of want Reaper to die. That engineer was moving. He was like, my mana. Alright, so Reaper, I actually want you dead. No offense, bro, but yeah, okay, here we go. Let's take a look at the proc. Then 1, 2... Looked like it only went off twice, but the damage was actually really strong, although she does outlevel them by quite a bit. The proc seems pretty interesting. Now, from first impression, she doesn't seem to be as powerful as some of the most broken heroes in the game right now, that being Dread Drake, Golem, Skull Knight. Doesn't seem like she's going to be up in that type of tier of heroes. But she does seem to be very powerful in places like Lost Battlefield, for instance. Alright, so we are going up to B4. This is going to be interesting to see how she fares on B4 by herself. She has an army camp kind of tanking for her, but I'm sure that's going to go down in 3 seconds flat. So the only thing that'll save her is going to be her proc. Let's see how much damage she does, and then 1. It only hit once. See, that's the negative effect of her right now, because her proc, when it hits 5 times, absolutely amazing. When it hits once, you're like, that's Thunder God. I don't know. Alright, well, here comes the dinosaur, the purple level 20 overpowered dinosaur from 2 years ago. And let's see what she can do on it. Can she get the stun off before it does? It didn't get stunned. Wow, okay, well. Oh, I don't think she died, but she wasn't able to out-damage the dinosaur, that's for sure. But it just seems like an interesting hero. Like I was saying, I don't think it's going to be one of those must-have heroes. I think it's going to be like a luxury type of hero. I think that she's going to be a huge upgrade from a Thunder God, for instance. That's the first impression that I get. And in Lost Battlefield, she seemed to be really powerful because she's going to be ranged, unlike Thunder God, and because the stun, and it's pretty much a ranged stun, which is gonna be powerful. The 8 bulwark, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's great that it comes with an 8 bulwark, but at the same time, they could have just added that to her regular stats instead of it being hidden stats, because it's really what it is. It shows you her stats, and then it's like, oh, by the way, it has 8 bulwark, when it could have just came with that additional stat on her that you could see and given her something more useful. But alas, you know, what can you do? At least it comes with an 8 bulwark. If you roll one, then that's amazing. But I really don't think that this is going to be one of those crazy heroes. But we're going to have to wait until the update hits, and we can play with her at a higher level, evolved, double evolved, and see just how strong that proc can be. But at level 80, you kind of just get a first impression. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm kind of excited about this hero because it just feels like a good hero, not like, oh my god, I have to get this hero. And then of course the new, I think I'm more excited for the new dungeons more than I am for the hero, because Flame Seeker is going to be back, and it looks like I was going to double evolve a hero after this Guild Wars, and I didn't know which one it was, but it looks like it's going to be Minotaur. So Flame Seeker, is coming back, baby, so get ready for that. But thank you guys for watching, and until later, bye.